Hey Cadre, UA Cowboy here. Thought I'd do a video share for you guys today. Still working on Ghost Lime. Got that new soap coming. I think it's gonna arrive today. By the time this video goes up, I will know, but I think it arrives today, so I'm excited. Can't wait to try that. Yeah, but other than that, I also just finished fixing up a little ding that was in the tip of this bad boy. So we're gonna give that a go, make sure I got a good edge on there. Should be a fun shave. Other than that, TSE first anniversary brush. Made by Eric Sorrentino. And yeah, we're gonna get this going. Got the synthetic Timberwolf knot in there, so no soaking required. So hope everybody's week's been going good so far. Tonight is my Friday at work. And then I had PTO maxing out on me or something, so I took a couple of days off beginning of next week to help my wife out with the kids on some days that are going to be a little more crazy for her with her work schedule. And then I'll work Wednesday and Thursday. Alright, that is probably more than enough. As you guys can see, starting to get down there on this one. So there's still a few thick spots around the edges. I should probably smush this down and redistribute it a little flatter, but it's so soft it just kind of does what it wants. Although I have been leaving the lid off, so I think it's firmed up a good bit since I've been just using it every day. Alright, get some water in the face. I was going to try that method for lathering that Buggyman posted early this morning, or last night or something. From like a Barely Normal Shaper or something like that. But I just figured this soap, it lathers so easy anyway. Might as well try it with something that is at least maybe slightly more challenging to lather or something. I don't know. Looking at the method, it's probably not something I'm going to utilize very often unless I just end up, with a soap that's giving me trouble or something. And I might use that to kind of help get an idea of what it needs or something, but I don't know. We'll see. Try it once, see what I think. Go from there, but not today. Mostly because, as you can see, I'm just about there anyway. A little bit of water here in a second. Get the drops actually and in the brush. So I think this is going to be the first tub of Chris's premium base that I'm actually going to be finishing. I did the 3017 at the beginning of this year with the tonsorial, which was fantastic the entire time. And I've not kept track of how many shades are in this. I'm sure it's significantly less just because of how soft the soap is and whatnot, although I don't remember how much. Well, I guess this might tell me about 4 ounces of soap in there to start with. So, but regardless, it loads really easy. Alright. Go. I was testing this last night after honing it. It was treetop and hairs on my arm, so at least in theory it should be plenty sharp. It's not uncomfortable. By any means. These things are such a different animal to try to hone. That asymmetric grind. Kind of hard to go by your normal metrics for what you plan to do. And you can use these with either side facing your face. I know some people say you can't. You just got to remember that the blade angle is different depending on which side you're using. And adjust accordingly. At one point I tried just only using the one side against my face the whole time. But after a few shades of trying to get that figured out, just some of the angles were just too awkward to want to deal with. At least when you're shaving yourself, because I guess the story is the grind didn't matter, that it was asymmetrical because it was intended that somebody else is shaving your face. And so they can maneuver themselves to get wherever they need to get. Angle-wise. So it should be a fun weekend on the cadre. We got a couple things going on. Got the straight razor and shit. The Zoom call. Kind of a deal. And then Dave said something about a special edition of the TSC radio show. Curious to see what that's all about. And then I actually get a weekend with my family, so I don't know what we're doing yet. If yeah, I'm probably staying home. Hang on one second. All right, we're back. Went ahead and rinsed while I was off camera real quick. I had issue between kids and dogs and stuff. Either way, let's get past 2 going here. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't think we have any plans this weekend as far as I know, so hopefully we can kind of just have a relaxing stay-at-home weekend. I know my wife's been trying to work her way through the Marvel movies when she has enough time to sit down and watch one. She missed a few of them in there somewhere. So, I think she's getting pretty close to Infinity War at this point. We'll see. So for this particular razor, it kind of gave me fits for a long time, getting a good edge on it. And I'm wondering if it was like an apprentice-made razor or something. And the grind was just not quite right. Or what, because it didn't have, I mean, it was in pretty good shape when I first got it, as far as it didn't have a lot of hone wear or anything like that, but the edge was completely garbage. And when I tried to just, you know, go standard honing on it, I got nothing. And I had to go break out a DMT and remove quite a bit of metal to get the edges where they needed to be as far as geometry. And I don't know anything about the symbols that are on it. It just kind of looks like it has 2 circles with an A inside. That's it. couldn't find anything when I tried to look last time as to what that might indicate. This is also the first time I messed with this razor on the new cauticles that I've been working on learning up, so that could easily introduce another issue as far as edge quality.
Why not getting out?
I'll be out in a minute. So I saw we recently added another known vlogger to the cadre, which is awesome. I am blanking his name right now, but glad to have him. I've seen a couple of his videos previously. They're pretty good videos. I just kind of got away from watching non-cadre videos due to how many our guys are putting out now. We've got quite a few of us. That generates a significant amount of content, especially when we got a lot of downtime like we do right now. Not that I've put out a lot of videos, but alright, we are just about there. This is one of the areas that gets a little spooky for me with this razor because of that tip. That thing will open you right up if you're not careful. I think she was telling me our lizard's eating these crickets that I threw in there a few minutes ago. A lot of times he likes to just sit back and watch him for a little bit before he decides to actually go in and eat. Oh, that was almost bad. Felt that catch right before I picked it up. All right. I think we are going to call that a successful shave right there. A couple of weepers. That's the spot where I thought it caught. But it took a little pimple I didn't know about to come off. All right. I'm going to clean up real quick and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. I finish things off today with some sterling lime with menthol. And yeah, it's a pretty good shave. Still not quite as close in certain areas that I'm just not brave enough to test that angle yet with this razor. I need to use a little more first. But beyond that, that was a really good shave. Feel like I got a decent edge on there. Could be better, but not bad. I also have no idea what like this state of the steel is as far as hardness or anything like that either, so hard to say, but like I said, pretty decent edge, good shave. That's what matters. Yeah, so like I said, we got stuff going on in the cadre, stuff happening all the time. Come check us out. I'm UA Cowboy, and I'll catch you guys later.